You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, what up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is BMORE Lifestyle from Studio B at Fox Baltimore. Now, there's a lot going on right now, so let's get to it. Meteorologist Amy Aronson is here along with us, along with our very own Tara Reeves and Baltimore Fashionista Lana Rae. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Hey, all right. All right, now let's get started. Let me tell you right now, one of the biggest apps may be no more as of this weekend. The U.S. plans to restrict access to TikTok and WeChat on Sunday. The Commerce Department said this morning that on Sunday, any moves to distribute or maintain those apps in an app store will be prohibited. And even more restrictions could be announced soon. What do you guys think? Tara, you want to start us off?
I guess I can. So I actually have family that used to live in China before COVID. Now they're back stateside. And I know the only way that we could really communicate was through WeChat. So they're planning on going back to China. So that's sort of a bummer for me to be able to miss out on some of their, family growing up. I do understand maybe wanting more jobs and wanting someone in the US to own it. I mean, they say right now that your phone is basically spying on you nonstop anyways. So I don't know. I'm not really for or against the ban. I don't feel like I know enough to be so passionate about it. It is sort of a bummer because I know that my cousin enjoys TikTok right now, and I kind of get sucked into TikTok watching all the viral videos. So it's fun to pass the time.
Of course. Lana, tell me, what do you think?
Well, there's 100 million users on TikTok, apparently. I think I'm the only one who's not on TikTok. I feel like it's more of a power political move, more so a security move. I feel like there's other things that we can be worried about as far as security. I say let them dance. Just let them dance.
Yes, let them dance. I agree. Amy, last thoughts.
Well, Lana, I'm not on TikTok either, so that makes two of us. But yeah, it's all fun. But then again, Sunday's going to be a nice day, and we all spend so much time on our phones that maybe a little fresh air instead of being hooked in the apps is not a terrible idea. But I think it should be people's choice whether or not they want to be on TikTok or not something that the government determines.
Come on, Amy. I just learned a savage dance. I was so excited, Well, moving on. It's apparently a sweet time to be a candy maker, especially if you're making Halloween candy. The National Confectioners Association reports sales of chocolate and candy for the spooky holiday are up this year. Halloween chocolate in particular has seen a big boost. The group reports more than a quarter growth in sales for those products. They point to people shopping at grocery stores more often as a reason for the spike. They also say more retailers have Halloween candy on full display. Ladies, what do you think? Lana, start me off.
Well, I love Halloween candy. My son doesn't eat candy, so for me, Halloween is my time to get my candy collection. So I'm a little sad about that. I feel like Halloween is a time that kids need to be out and in a safe way. And I'm so against any type of candy or chocolate being any more expensive than it already is.
I completely agree. It's overpriced. It should be 25 cents again, girl.
It should be free.
Amy, you want to tell me what you think?
Yeah, I admit I've already splurged on some Halloween candy this year, and for myself, and that's about it.
Man.
But yeah, Halloween's a fun time of year for kids, and candy should be the fun part of it, right? Why not? An excuse to eat some sweets once in a while. Shouldn't be something that's not affordable.
Right. Tara, what do you think?
Well, the holiday season is the most wonderful time of the year. So with everyone trapped in their homes and not necessarily depressed, but not as happy as we normally are come this fall season. So to be able to see the Halloween candy, I'm with Amy. I've actually already picked up some candy corn. I know people get really on the I hate candy corn or you love it. I actually love candy corn. Pick some up. I'm excited. I mean, maybe we'll kind of see more of a boost in the economy, and it's because of the Halloween candy. We'll see, Lady T.
I know, right? I got to re-up on my candy stash. I got a whole drawer full of it. All right, well, moving on. And now that the temperatures are cooling off, when is the right time to make the switch from open-toed shoes to tights and boots? Is it too early for that? What do you ladies think? Y'all got you're still open-toe season right now. What do you think? When's the right time?
Right now I'm wearing flip-flops. I feel like it's not so much the season, but the weather. Especially when we're in a transitional period like now. We're going to have hot days. We're going to have rainy days. So don't really think about what season it is. Think about what does it feel like outside? As long as your toes aren't icicles, as long as they're not getting rained on or they're full of slush, I say go for it.
This sounds like I agree. This sounds like an Amy question. You're the real culprit we need to talk to, okay?
I admit, I've got flip-flops on also today, and I will wear them through the winter just for comfort and ease, because in studio, you know, it's easier to just have these on than a pair of heels.
Right.
But this weekend, it's going to be cool here. I know, Tara, you might not be aware of our weather patterns, but they shift quickly, and you got to have the pair of boots on tap. I am all about just breaking out the Uggs if you need to. If temperatures drop into the 40s, which they might do this weekend, they're appropriate. Keep those feet strong.
Okay, Tara, what do you think?
Listen, I bought these pair of over-the-knee suede black open-toe boots, and I have like a three-week window that I'm allowed to wear them because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So I'm busting out those open-toed boots because they're warm but still give my toes a little bit of a breeze. But I'm like with you girls, like you can go back and forth depending on the weather, because it's not like it's freezing cold the entire time. We'll have different weather patterns where you can go back to the open toe peep toe, but then you have to go back to the closed toe boots. I'm excited to sort of break it out. Cooler weather coming in. I'm really excited for this fall season.
Agreed. Open toes until Thanksgiving, okay? That's what I say. All right, well, thank you, ladies. Now it's your turn to tell it. Did you already switch over to closed-toe shoes, or do you wear open-toe shoes all year long? Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote and let us know. Or on the Fox 45 News app. Under Explore, you can find the spot to vote. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody thinks. And while we're talking fashion, wearing white after Labor Day, Lana's gonna stick around and show us how to pull it off in style. Also, right now, more people are trying their hand at a new hobby, some even making a business out of it, even at a very young age. Next, we'll talk to this teen to see how she got her start.
You're watching BMORE Lifestyle.
Welcome back. Well, a Westminster teen gets cooking during the COVID-19 pandemic, and she's creating some sweet treats. Emily Oman is quite the baker, and she's only 14. Thanks for joining us, Emily. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now, Emily, you started your own business. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us, now, how did you do that? We want all the deets.
So my mom gave me $120, and she's like, "We'll give this to you. You can like get supplies," and then we just like started experimenting, and it turned into a business.
Wow. Is your mom giving out $120 to anybody else? Because I could use some. JK. No, but that's amazing. So how are you growing your business right now? Tell me.
Well, we're just, we keep posting on Facebook, and it's like reaching like 400 people per post.
Wow.
And like we have some pretty good, we have pretty good like customers where they keep ordering from us, and then they tell other people. So it's like they're advertising for us.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So do you have your own favorite recipe you like to do?
I really love carrot cake. Yeah.
Ooh. How did I know you were gonna say that? I don't know why I knew you were gonna say carrot cake. Now, do you do it with like the sweet cream cheese with it, or how do you make yours?
I am not allowed to use cream cheese under the cottage law.
Oh.
But
okay.
I use butter in the mix because when it's baked, you're allowed to use it when it's baked.
Okay, got you. Okay, now what advice do you have for other bakers out there, other young bakers?
Even though you're going through a hard time, like quarantine, you can just push yourself, yourself to the limits, and you'll end up where you want to be.
Okay. So can you show me a little bit of what you're making right now?
Yes. So right now I am actually working on a Halloween cake. I'm going to start advertising.
Ooh.
We're going to do them in a bundle. So it's a 6-inch cake.
Okay.
And it's Halloween themed, and they come with cupcakes.
Oh.
So it's like a matching set.
Oh, it's like a matching set. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. So how can we get our hands on your sweet treats that you're making?
You can message us through Facebook, and it depends on if we have slots open, because with school, I'm very limited, but if you message us, we can tell you from there.
Okay, Emily, let me find out y'all are in demand if you have slots open. Okay. Well, Emily, thank you so much for joining us today. We can't wait to try your food, girl. Thank you. Now, the hot bench is back and it's all new. Still ahead, what's happening in the new season? Also, Labor Day is gone, and now what do we do with our white clothes? We have some ideas.
This is BMORE Lifestyle.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. So white after Labor Day, is it really no? Or is it yes, you can actually do it? I guess it's all in the way that you play it up, right? Local fashion influencer and all-around fashionista Lana Rae is back with us now to show us how to pull it off. So, hey, Lana, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. So tell us, right after Labor Day, how do you know what still works once we move into the fall?
You know what? I think that's something that we just have to throw out the window. You know, fashion is all about expression. Who's to say? Who got a book and wrote down, don't wear white after this day? I feel like as long as you can rock it and you rock it right, it doesn't matter what color it is. Personally, I love white in the winter. White is such a classic color. It's so clean. Why can't we wear it whenever we want? So I have some inspiration for you guys. I actually have 3 models here, and I want to show you guys some ideas on ways that you can continue to wear white no matter what they say.
Oh, okay. All right, so show us. What do you have for us? Show us.
So this is our first time doing this on Zoom, so bear with me if must. But this is Yajay. This is a really cute athleisure look. It is the white on white, but if you don't want to do all white, she's kind of breaking it up here with the black.
Oh,
and
I see that.
Read this. It says, focus on the good things and forget the rest. That's what it's all about
I
this
love
year,
that
right?
motivation. Yes, girl.
And I would love to point out that her biker shorts are from my clothing line, 321. These are the only biker shorts I know that are white and you can't see through them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay?
Right.
Our next model, this is Trin. She is here in the lovely courtyard. And might I add, we're at the Pendry. So I'm loving the fact that we can telework from wherever we want.
Yes.
So this is where we're at today. We're in the beautiful courtyard. White on white denim. I love a white on white denim look. She's got the skinny jeans and the jacket. She's even got a denim bag. Super cute look.
That is fashion forward.
If you happen to go somewhere, you can throw on some heels, right?
Yes, she's gonna be cold though.
I love a denim on denim, white on white look.
Yes.
And we cannot forget the guys. This is Gianni. He's got on a great all white look. This is a great casual, easy look. Guys, you can rock white too. He's all the way down to the tennis shoes. Look at that.
Wow. And he has, is that a man bun, Lana? He got a man bun too?
He's got a man bun. Yeah, let's see your hair. Let's turn around.
Hey, can we do a spin? Spin for me, sir. Spin.
Yes. So I love white. It's very effortless, but you do have to put some thought into it. But it's also effortless when you put it together the right way. So these are 3 looks. You can go casual. Casual with a little heel.
So we can do white on white. Like we can do white on white and it looks, you know, professional or still kind of good, you know?
You can do white on white. I say there's nothing wrong with it, especially with the season now. You can layer it, you can mix it up and give it a little bit of a texture. So you're not completely white and you're not dressed like a nurse. Even though we love the nurses, if you're not a nurse, then you can, you know, mix it up a little bit.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, thank you, Lana. We love all those fashion tips. You fashionista, you did a wonderful job. Thank you so much. All right, now we're going to send it on over to Amy for weather.
Yeah, we are talking about fall arriving here this weekend, so I figured why not highlight some of the best spots to see fall colors right now. So I'm actually going to start you off in New York. This is Lake Placid. You can see they're already starting to see some of those beautiful fall colors there, some of those vibrant yellows, oranges, and reds. This is also from New York. Fall colors are beginning. That's from at Stonebridge Cave. And then last but not least, this comes from Weatherbug. They're also showing some of those beautiful colors that are just now starting to show up in upstate New York. So of course, we're not seeing them just yet. So if we take a look at our fall foliage, this is currently what's happening. You have to travel further west to start to see some of those peak colors. We have to wait about another month before some of those show up here. So if I show you when colors will peak across Maryland, we're highlighted in that bright orange color. So that means in a month from now, October 19th through the 26th is when we'll see that happen. Of course, colors expected to peak to our west and to our north a little earlier than that. Either way, we are in for a fall-like cool down this weekend, although we'll still spend today in the mid-70s. That cold front continues to drop to our south. Canadian high pressure builds in behind it, and that's going to usher in those cooler air directly from the north, and that's going to bring our numbers down about 10 degrees from today to tomorrow. So on Saturday, we end up in the mid-60s. I've got lots of apples behind my high temperature bar graph here because it's going to be a great weekend for that. Apple picking, if you want to get a jump start on your pumpkin picking, it's going to feel fall-like all weekend long. So we'll spend Sunday in the mid-60s, same on Monday. It's early next week on Tuesday when we officially kick off fall that our temperatures will be warming back up. So for today, as clouds give way to sun, winds are picking up from the north. They could actually gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Otherwise, it's going to be a comfortable afternoon with highs in the mid-70s. If you plan to enjoy some outdoor dining tonight, I would bring the sweatshirt, the jacket, the light sweater with you because temperatures will be falling after sunset, eventually dropping into the 50s, and then overnight, we actually end up in the upper 40s. So a cool start to your Saturday. Sunshine overhead Saturday and Sunday brings our highs into the mid-60s. We stay that way through early next week. We officially kick off the fall equinox on Tuesday with highs warming back into the low 70s and then a little warming trend as we head through week's end and into the following weekend. So if you take a look at next weekend, it looks much different. We're back in the upper 70s to near 80.
Every day at 2 and 2:30 on Fox 45, a 3-judge bench seeks justice by arguing the merits of cases amongst themselves and coming to a verdict. Hot Bench is entering its 7th season, and today we're talking to judges Patricia Domingo, TANYA ACKER, and Michael Carrero. We've been talking about COVID, so Michael, I'll start with you. Since you've been back and you've been quarantining all of this time, how has it been different for you personally coming back?
Well, I think it was important to come back. I really look forward to coming back. And so, you know, staying home and then being contemplative is good for a while, but then you really miss the interaction, you really miss the social connection that has developed over the last 4 or 5 years between Patricia and TANYA and I. So for me, what's different is that, you know, I have that social support, if you will, which is very important.
Thank you, Michael. Now, TANYA, while you were in quarantine, I know you're finishing up your first book, Make Your Case.
You mean this book right here?
Oh, look at that.
Our copy.
How prepared are you? Can you tell us a little bit about the book?
Yeah, sure. It's really intended just to give people who are not familiar with the court system a little bit of a primer about what court really can be like. One of the things that I've noticed on the 7 seasons of the show, and even in my litigation practice prior to that, is that people can show up to court and they can find themselves in a legal proceeding. That's why I think really people have to think very hard about civil litigation. It is a weapon in and of itself, and you got to show up to the fight armed with at least knowledge, because there are some darts and bullets that you just won't be able to avoid, but you can be better prepared for them.
And very quickly, last, we may get to hear about some of these cases. Patricia, tell us about the case you have coming up that sounds pretty wild.
It certainly is, and it's all about a Lyft driver who took the plaintiff on what became a wild ride in his life. So the plaintiff is a blind pastor. He first meets the defendant when she gives him a ride. She's a Lyft driver. Ultimately, she becomes his personal Lyft driver. Then she convinces him to let her become his live-in nurse. The bottom line here is someone's being taken for a ride. Did she take him for a ride, or is he trying to take us for a ride with his story? You'll have to see that one.
Well, thank you to all 3 of you. We'll be seeing you all in court, and you can watch the new season of Hot Bench weekdays at 2 and 2:30 right here on Fox 45.
And we want to hear from you. Did you already switch over to your closed-toe shoes? Or maybe you wear those flip-flops all year long. Let us know at foxbaltimore.com/vote. And this morning, we asked you, are you switching over to closed-toe shoes now that the temperature is dropping? Or do you always wear open-toe shoes no matter what? And here's a look at what you guys thought. Wow, 60% say never. And just 40% say cold feet need closed shoes, closed toes. I love that. That is awesome. Wow. Well, thank you guys for weighing in. And we've got a great show lined up for Monday. Parents may be tempted to skip their child's immunizations because of the pandemic. But doctors say that could put your child's health at risk even more. Monday on BMORE Lifestyle, we'll speak with a doctor who shares the reasons why you shouldn't skip that next appointment.
Find out how to have your business featured on BMORE Lifestyle. Email us at bmorelifestyletv@foxbaltimore.com.
Well, thank you guys for inviting us into your home for our first week of BMORE Lifestyle. Stay strong, Baltimore. Remember to live, laugh, and love. See you Monday.